Hey, this is Michael with Buffalo Finances. So the question is, for an LLC, how does withholding tax work? Will the money that I paid for myself in the previous year be considered a draw, an owner's draw? And if not, how do I file and pay withholding taxes? So an LLC can be taxed in a number of different ways. If it's taxed as a sole proprietorship, then it's considered a pass-through entity, which means that you don't pay payroll to yourself. If it is a partnership, taxed as a partnership where there's more than one owner, then you also don't pay payroll to the partners. All the income passes to each of the owners through a K-1, and you have to file a separate tax return for that. And then an LLC could also be taxed as an S corporation. And in that scenario, that's when the owner does need to pay themselves as if they're an employee. If you don't pay yourself, the government, they will consider all your draws as payroll, which is bad, because then all that will be subject to self-employment tax. And if you made more than $40,000 of income from that business, you're probably overpaying in taxes. And there's some solutions to that, and I'm happy to go through them. More questions here. This gentleman has a federal ID and a Secretary of State number, so that's normal for a LLC. Do you need anything else for the North Carolina Department of Revenue to pay withholding and sales taxes? Yes, you have to register with the North Carolina NCDOR, North Carolina Department of Revenue. They will give you a withholding tax number and a sales tax number. Both those used to file, and you file every month until they tell you don't have to. And I recommend for payroll, you do that through a payroll software like QuickBooks Online, Gusto, ADP, Paychex. We do it for our clients. We typically use QuickBooks. Although I have used Gusto, I do like Gusto. Sales tax, that is something you have to calculate using, definitely want to use software to figure out your reliability. And then you file, I think it's an NC5, I think that's what it's called. It's escaping me at the moment, but you file that, typically it's every month. If you have low sales tax numbers, they'll move it to quarterly. And if you have even lower, they'll move it to annually. Some types of businesses don't need to do sales taxes, so it does depend on your business. All right, hopefully that answers your question. Happy to go through more, but the number one thing, if you're an LLC, figure out, are you a sole proprietor, partnership, or an S corp? And you pay payroll taxes if you're an S corp. All right, that's it. See you later. Bye.